Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's your boy, the Humble Hacker from Chi-Town, Sharonan here, back with another video. Last time on the Learn With Me series, we did the SQL injection attack listing the database contents on an Oracle. It's basically to summarize what we pretty much did. We had our vulnerable parameter, which was the categories parameter. We used union select to combine the amount of rows to see how many columns there were. And once we were able to determine that there were two columns, we looked for the table names from those. Once we got a 200 status code from when we looked for all the tables, we found the usernames, the table to represent like the usernames. Then we called on the columns from that particular table, found the login password for that, and we're able to get the listing of all the users on that particular database. So on our next lab, we're going to be doing SQL injection using union to determine the number of columns returned by the query. So let's go ahead and get this lab started. So we have this particular lab right here. We're going to go over to our burp browser, but first we're going to confirm that this is already set in here by going over to our scope, pasting that in, get rid of that. Go ahead and pull this lab up here. Okay, and confirm that we have our target data, which we do. All right, and as we remember, category has always been the primary vulnerable parameter there. So we're gonna go look for that, which is here. Send this over to our repeater. All right, so we have a vulnerable parameter. So what do we do next? We need to use what's called order by. So what this is pretty much just saying is that we want to like start with the order to determine like how many rows are there. So we have order of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we are our flag um what's the word I want to use? Like our flag like key is the single quote. So we're gonna go order plus by plus 1 and our dash dash to comment out the rest of the HTML script. I'm gonna hit that. And we have a 200 OK. We have our query here. So we're gonna go ahead and increment this by numbers just to see what all that we get. So let's go over to 2. We have a 200 OK. We're gonna wait for an error. So we have 3, that's OK. 4, that gives us an error, meaning that we have 3. So, meaning that we have, what's the word? Crap, I'm sorry, totally forgot. 3 columns here. All right, because 4 gave us the error, but 3 was the last one that we got the 200 status code for. So we're going to go ahead and go get rid of this. And we're going to look for our final payload, which is going to be to union plus select. Remember, everything's got to have a plus sign to make sure everything's concatenated. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. For the columns, I'm going to go ahead and hit send. We have our 200 OK. Let's go ahead and render this and see what we get off of it. Okay, we don't have anything here. So let's see here. Okay, everything has a comma in it. What happens if we go that route? All right, and we have our internal server error. Let's go ahead and go back one. Where's our back button? There we go. Let's go ahead and take this request in browser, the current browser session. Go ahead and copy this here. I'm going to go over to a new tab. All right, and it says that we've solved the lab. So we didn't really get like a response, but it's pretty much saying that we solved it successfully. So that's basically determining the number of columns returned by the query. So we pretty much got 3, confirm we have 3, and the lab has been solved. So that's pretty much that lab there. If you guys like the content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what other type of vulnerability types that you want me to go ahead and break down for you, and I'll get that knocked out. I am Sharon, and you guys have yourself a great day, and I am out. Peace.